Hello everyone, Bobby here for XGR, and today we are going to take a look at We Were Here. It was released on the 16th of September 2019, priced at £4.19, which is $4.99 or €4.99. I'm just going to grab Russ, get in the lobby and jump straight in and show you around. Right, here we are. So I'm the explorer and Russ is the librarian. So first things first, we're in an Xbox Live party, but you're supposed to be in game chat for this. Just to let everybody know, you have to have a microphone to be able to play this game, or you're not going to be able to play it at all. I've seen a lot of people who were reviewing it saying that it was daft that you need a microphone. But yeah, I've picked up the walkie-talkie. Russ, you're there, aren't you?
I am.
Yep. So first things first, we have some eyes that you can see above here. We have 2 green eyes, and then we've got some symbols. So, Russ, if you want to go, I know you've got a little chart there. If you find the 2 green eyes for us and tell us what the symbols look like.
Yeah, so it's the capital M with like the cross through it.
Yep, got it.
And then S or a backward Z with the 2 flicks, like up and down.
Got them. That'll open this door so we can move through to the next section. So we have loads of pictures on the wall, different symbols on the wall, and then we've got a weird looking picture up here. The picture I've got, Russ, is of a bird with long legs, duck's feet, snail shell on its back, sorry. Its tail feathers are sticking up, and it has 2 beaks, one long one on the right hand side and a short one on the left, with what looks like 3 strands of hair stuck together on the top, and a single eye.
And that'll be this one. So you want what's like a lowercase f with the 2 V's instead of the middle straight line.
Got that, right, I'll put that in. Next one, please,
the next one is the candelabra, the candle stand with the circles at the top.
Circles, not diamonds, okay. And lastly,
the last one is the arrow pointing upwards with the triangle on top and the 2 capital T's either side.
That's the one. So put these in. You can hear the music playing, so as we got right, let's open the next door forward. Right, so in here we've got... Hold on, I've got to go down the stairs. It says orange and it is purple.
If it says orange, then it's the colour orange we need to make out of the 2 wheels, so that is red and yellow.
Red and yellow, yeah.
I'm just going to head down my stairs now, make my way across and turn the red and yellow valve.
Yeah, no bother. The water's rising here, but I think I've got plenty of time. Yeah, there we go, got it.
There we go.
So making good time on this one. Right, this is the maze bit, isn't it? I remember when I played this the first time I got stuck because I thought we both had to pull a lever to get in. I didn't realise that. You pull it, walk in, hit it again, but move out the way of the gate, and then you're in. So I need you to guide me through here, Russ. I've just walked through the white door. There's a compass in front of us, but do I go left or right?
Well, we know this one, let's be honest. We've done it a couple of times already. So you need to go right, and then right again to get the blue cross, which is the blue switch. And while you're heading there, just explain to people the lever I pulled at the top of the stairs brings this chandelier down that slowly goes back up. When it goes back up so far, you lose all the markings on the map, so you have to keep pulling it.
Do I go right first or left? It's left, isn't it?
Or have you pulled the blue lever now?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, so go left, back
left,
past where you came in. Yeah, and then pull the green lever.
There it is. Pull the green lever. Go back around to the blue lever.
Yeah, back to blue.
Now, the first time we done this, directed me through and talking about the orders that it had to be and if I would open the correct doors was a bit of a nightmare. Obviously, the playthrough that you guys are watching now, we've played through this a couple of times and managed to get our heads around it, but it won't be this straightforward. I mean, unless you copy with it, then it won't be this straightforward for you and a friend. See that little guy that just ran past there? I jumped when I first
seen the blue one?
Yeah, I've done the blue one again. I'm going up to the pink one now, I believe it is.
Right, to the right, to the red, yeah.
Down there through the green door, isn't it? Yeah, here it is.
Yep. And then go back to the blue switch.
Blue switch, green switch, and then we're out of here.
That's right.
I wish you could run. Mind, if you could run, you could probably speed run this game very, very fast. Get this blue lever again now. And now we're going to go across to the left. Walk all the way around and get ourselves out of here. Green lever again. Go around here. Because we've done the pink lever or the red lever, this one's now open and we can get the exit. You can see the checkpoint in the top left corner of the screen. Right, we have a chess one. Russ, I'm going to need your help on this, explaining what goes where.
Yeah. So we have done it already, as we said, but it's remembering this.
Yeah, it's remembering this one.
You need to do the generator, then I can use the projector and I can get you the chess moves up.
Right, the reason that I'm taking so long to walk out here is because as soon as I start walking out, I start freezing and your screen gets covered, so I need to be as quick as I can. So when you come out here, straight over to this generator, highlight it, and I missed pressing A there, but we'll get it now. We're going to get it 3 times. All the way back over to the right. Oh, and I missed it. Right, go the second time. There we go. You can see that my screen is starting to freeze over now. Let's turn this. You should have power for your generator now, Ross. Now, which pawn is it? If I'm standing in front of the king and queen, and I'm looking at them on the white side, which pawn is it?
1 second. So you want to get, I think it's the pawns in front of the queen, so they both, so each side, the pawn in front of the queen move forward 2 spaces.
And which one's the queen? If I'm standing behind them, is the queen on the right or the left?
It's the right if you're behind the
behind.
whites. It's the
So
left
it's
if you're
the
behind
shorter
the... Yeah.
And how far does this pawn move out to?
2, yeah. And then the opposite black one, you move the same as well.
What's next?
It is, and I'm going to wind this again. I think it's the bishop to the right of the queen, the white one. You move diagonally, so it's one space to the left and in line with the white pawn.
Done.
Right, and then if you're got your back to the whites, the second pawn on the black side from the left, you move that forward 1.
Done.
And the next one is the king diagonally to the right. I did catch that a second ago. Let me just see how many spaces. I think it has to be
In line with
just
the
in
pawns,
front
isn't
of
it?
the row of pawns. Yeah, just in front of the main row of pawns.
Just
Okay.
one in front?
Yeah, so he moves technically 3 spaces, starting with the first one being where he is. So 1, 2, 3 spaces to the right diagonally.
And he's diagonally down from the white pawn, I believe, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, that's him moved. What's the black one that I moved? It's a bishop, isn't it?
I think it's the knight. 1 second, starting the projector again.
I'm starting to freeze over here.
I know, mate. It's a tough one, this, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
So it is. There's the bishop. There's the pawn. There's the king. So the next one is the knight on the black side behind the pawn. If you are with your back to those pawns, the black ones, you need that knight to be on the left. If you've got your back to the black pawns.
Right, so it's the one next to the queen then?
No, it's the left side. The left side black knight.
Right, and where's he going?
The left side black knight, if you've got your back to the whites, he goes. If you're keeping your back to the whites, he goes to the right of the black pawn that's been moved forward 1 space.
It's 2 seconds. And he's just beside it, is he?
Yeah.
And then what's next?
The king moving forward, so he takes the pawn. There we go.
Right, where's this room? Because I need to get into it now. I was starting to panic a little bit there. Alright, we're in. I've got rid of the freeze. Right.
Next is the books, isn't it?
Yes, I've got a book in front of us and it has the logo of... It kind of looks like a person with cat ears on him. One looks like a bell with a line through it. One looks like a very square N with a J in a circle instead of a dot at the top of it. Then you've got the candles but with diamonds on top. And then the last one kind of looks like a alien standing on top of a spaceship.
Okay. What colour is the book?
It looks like a grey blue. I can only
Grey
see
blue.
where you can see me pointer there.
The person with cat's ears.
A bell.
A bell. Was that with the T sideways on the top?
No. It's the one
Okay,
that
so it's
looks a
not
bit
that
like Meal's personal area.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
Then the diamond candelabra is second in from the right, and then the alien standing on the platform.
Yep, and the one in between that you
Yes.
never said is the N with the J, but it's all very squared. It's not like the one from before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've got it. Right, let me rotate this book round. So, let's get it the right way. In the western corner lies your start.
North, south, east, west. Yeah.
Keep moving north, but watch your step. Before the last tile, you must head east. Turn to the east when you get to the second to last tile.
Yep.
And 2 steps in the easterly direction.
Yep. Done.
1 step south.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Then head for the eastern wall. Then you may proceed towards the door.
Sweet.
Done?
Yes.
Nice.
I'm now in the back end of the theatre.
Right, theatre. This is a tricky one because you need to know the labels of the levers, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
What does what?
Yeah, that's correct. We do. And also, you need to get through to the other end to start it off and whatnot. So I'll give you a second to do that now.
Yeah.
I did write them down before when we played it, so I'm just going to grab them now. If you bear with me, sorry about this. I actually forgot about this one when we're playing, but basically what you can see here is you have a castle, and that's like a king's crown there. And then when you come round to this one, you have people, a sword king, which is an angry king, and a queen. Now, I can remember some of them. Where's me notes that I made? Because we had to sit and mess around for ages to figure it out, didn't we?
We did, yeah. Because you're on a timer as well. Where I am
starts.
on the stage, which once it starts, there's a marionette puppet that comes down from the stairs at the back, and if he catches you, it's game over. So we need to be quick when we start it, and it starts when I press this gramophone here. It starts playing some music.
Right. So, number 1 does nothing because it's broke. 2 is a castle. 3 is a king. 4 down there is the queen. We've got the Mad King and then people. That's what I wrote down. So, whenever you're ready, and you need.
Right, I'm going to press this when I count down from 3 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing I need is the castle and the people.
Castle and people, right.
3, 2, 1.
I'm getting nothing.
That was the right thing then. Turn it the other way. That's it. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, you can't
That's
just
it.
hold it. You've
For
got to
the
tap
people,
it.
please.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Right, and what we need people, that is bottom right.
People. They're in place, mate.
That's end of scene 1.
There once
Thank you very
was
much.
a castle filled with life.
What do I need next, good sir?
Right, next is Castle, Queen and King next.
Why is it not moving?
It is. It's
Is it?
moving.
I'm not getting. Usually I get the noise and I can't hear it. You'll have to tell
That's
us
in
why.
place.
That's in place, right?
Yeah.
Castle, King and Queen, did you say?
Yep.
This one's the king.
Here he comes. Keep going. I think that's his stop now.
Let's give him one more for good luck. And then is that one queen? That one's queen, yeah.
That's it, mate.
And there lived
Now I know the next one was Castle, Queen, King and People, wasn't it?
That's right. He's coming. You know when he's getting closer, you got back to him because your eyes go all squinty.
Right, that's that out. That's him out. Queen, is that one queen? Yeah. I keep having to look down, sorry, because I've wrote it on a bit of paper.
And the people, please.
I thought I'd done the wrong one there. I thought I'd done the Mad King by accident.
No. You just swap out the king in a minute for the other king, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, that's that.
all were happy and all was good.
Yes, take the king off now, mate. And then bring the Mad King on. It's coming closer. Keep going, mate. There you go.
until the king.
Then next you need to do the king on his own and pull that blood switch, blood light, whatever it's called.
Cool.
So he's in place.
And then pull the lever.
Standing
Yep.
in blood, he proudly said.
And there we go, that's
There
it
we
with that
go.
one. So I'll just jump down here. Once it finishes its audio.
Hello.
And then we'll have it, we finally met up. So, what we're sitting at now, what's this recording at? About 20 minutes we can do a full playthrough once you've spent hours learning what you need to do. Not a bad little game, I don't think, Russ, especially considering it's only £4.19 or $4.99. For a
And
little,
it's free on Games with Gold this month as well.
and it's free on Games with Gold this month, for a little pick up and play game for an afternoon, and I think it would massively help people who can't communicate as a team when they're playing other games.
Yeah, good team building game.
Yeah, massively good team building game. Once you've nailed it, obviously it's a little short. We've just run through it there in just over 20 minutes. But I can't complain about it at all. So far, I've really enjoyed it. For what it is, it gets a thumbs up from me.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm actually looking forward to the next one as well, which is 2nd of October. Was that right? 2nd or 3rd of October that comes out.
Yeah, it's round
We were
about then.
here
I
too.
didn't make a note of the date, but it's round about the start of October. They're bringing the second one out. I believe it's out on PC already, but it's coming to Xbox then. And again, another great team building game is what I'm hoping for. So we'll check that one out in October, yeah? Right. With that being said, we need to pick who's going to live or die. So I had to stay back last time, so you're staying back this time. You can sacrifice yourself
No.
for us. That's the plan.
I sacrifice myself every day for you.
Seen this? I've always got to be the one that dies in videos.
No, see that was an admittance of guilt there. Look.
Yeah.
Stand on the thing and open the gate.
Go on.
See ya.
And that's the end of it. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to stick a like on it. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you next time. Say bye, Russ.
Bye.